So now you can see gold rank here, training levels can be at 0. And then obviously I can go in and add training levels. But let's do an example here where the player has no rank ups. Then you do all that, you get your 100 progress, and then you get the tokens. And here's the milestone for collecting your daily training. Your head-to-head lineup could be more about guys that have full training, maybe less on the rank. Although the ranks still do get you the skill boosts. Or the skill points, so that is important if you're playing at the highest level. But I think for testing out players, that's what I'm actually most interested about. Is like scouting camp is great. It's awesome you can jump in and play against someone with a full team, but being able to take it into like a division rivals match and play head to head with some new player and maybe like 30 training. So here we have daily training, we have build your club, do it yourself star player, and this one's kind of a fun one. I don't think I can pop it up. But there's kind of a neat theme here where you can choose a player item style that you want for the shell, and then pick a player that you want from this milestone here. So the ones that I've got here, Thunderstruck.
Not all the options are available to be seen yet, but in a few live streams ago, actually, you guys helped to decide which of these designs would be available to create your own star player here. So thank you again.
And then there's also an FC birthday gift here, a couple new kits, the anniversary kit, the icon kit. Yeah, exactly. If you guys remember a few streams ago, we asked everyone's favorite item shells. So those answers helped decide which ones you're gonna build your own player with. All right, the main chapter.
Misi nih. Pemahiran biasa nih. Pemahiran biasa ini.
Do some skill games, play the match, and that's gonna get you some progress.
Hadiahnya kayak gimana nih hadiahnya?
There's also different daily training.
Masalahnya gue juga ketinggalan nih, makanya gue mundurin nih, makanya gue juga ketinggalan, Cak. Nontonnya ketinggalan gue.
Obviously winning the match is one. And then you do all that, you get your 100 progress, and you get the tokens.
200 token, lumayan sih.
And here's the milestone for collecting.
Oh, dapat buat naikin pemain, Cak. Ini pengganti Mas Rano nih,
Rank up points, another big topic of conversation today. As some of you might have known already, either kept up with the socials or tested the beta, we are revamping the rank up system. We'll talk more about that later, but I've seen some beautiful posts. Actually, I saw one on Reddit recently saying goodbye to Mascherano and, you know, showing the appreciation and the love that the Mascheranos served for to rank up the player items. Mascheranos are no longer a thing starting on the 26th season, but now we have the new rank up currency. And there are a few changes that are exciting. We'll talk about this later after we cover the whole anniversary event too. But from now...
Exactly.
Thank you, Mascherano. Appreciate. Thank you for leveling up our lineups.
Big salute goes out.
Big salute.
So you take your tokens from the main chapter, and then there's going to be a reward path. Or rewards 1, where you're going to come in and then use them to go down the path, get different rewards. And you can unlock these different players that then at the back in the info section, you had them for every section. So you unlock Van Dijk here, you don't get the player, it's more just like a collection thing to then get the rewards at the end. But shards are going to be in the anniversary event. So if you're a fan of shards, which I know a lot of you are, this will be a nice one to see. So a lot of shards in here, some rank up points. So it's worth mentioning actually that these players, Van Dijk, Amad Diallo, Desiree Doué, those are some of the players that you guys voted on during the anniversary player vote. So you'll recognize these as we go through as the ones that you voted on a few weeks ago. So great to see you guys deciding who you want to see in the event and then seeing it in the anniversary event a few weeks later.
Thank you again
and
for
then
voting.
On to gallery. Yeah, thank you
Alright.
for voting.
Gallery, Antoine. Community was
gallery.
waiting for it.
This is where the real juice comes out. This is where you want to see that 113 Ronaldinho. How many shards? That Lucio. How many shards? Let's look.
Pause here for a while. Let's take a look and let's ask our dear community here. What do you guys think? I saw some comments, you know, predictions going around social media saying, you know, the max amount of shards here and there. I want to ask, since everyone's here, what do you guys think of the current pricing? Good to see. Is
some dubs in chat?
Yeah, it's keeping to 1,500 a dub. $1,500 for a dingo? Let me do some calculations here, Antoine. 1,500 Ronaldinho, 1,500 Lucio, 1,000 Alisson. I probably need a billion shards. Don't know if my math is correct.
You need a decent amount of shards here, but there are some good value picks in here, like the Chabam Khan for 1,000. I know his previous item did really well. And then also just another thing to mention, chat. I'm sure you guys are all aware, but if there's anybody who's new, who's joining in, with the new FC Mobile update, you do not lose your team. So the OVRs are going up. You keep your team through the update. So just wanted to let you guys know that all of your progress carries over. There's just a new event, a new features coming out, a new update, but your team will continue.
Absolutely. Yep. Just to reiterate, no reset. Everything remains the same. New season, you know, talks surface, but no reset in the foreseeable future. Good questions. Yeah,
exactly.
I saw a bunch of those in chat.
So looking at this, I see a lot of dubs for the gallery here, and I feel like right away I just want to check out a few of the player stats on the 113s, especially this Ronaldinho 113, 141 dribbling and 135 pace, left wing, which I think a lot of people were asking for, right, Tack?
Yeah. Got plenty of striker options too, right? Plenty of cam options as well. I think at left wing he shines the most. He has a lot of space there on the wing to, you know, pull the elasticos off. I'm excited.
Yeah, and you can see there's a few of the new skill point layouts. A little bit different than the previous update.
the summer celebration, high-low, finesse shot. That's what you want to see.
That's the fun stuff. Let's check out the Jude Bellingham. You can see new like attacking mid AM there.
Interesting. Well-rounded, kept out stamina. Very Bellingham-esque.
Let's check out Lucio here. 141 defending, 135 physical.
Good stamina. Lucio is Lucio, right? He's the guy. He's it.
I feel like he's up there with Stam. It's like those guys that they get close to you, they're getting the ball.
And look at that picture. Terrifying.
Medium high. That's what pretty solid for a center back. It's a scary defender right there. And speaking of scary center mids, we have Patrick Vieira with 122 pace and then 131 defending, 127 physical.
This guy's looking crazy.
3-star skill moves, but he's got the 5-star stamina. Got CDM as a second position. High.
Sorry, this is the before, very
And then we'll
accurate.
wrap up here.
Now let's look at this again in the.
As a CDM, I feel like he's pretty good, right?
Super. You gotta get past the high. 5-star weak foot, Tony Kroos. Good pace. Amazing passing.
4-star weak foot's pretty good. And then having a 5-star weak foot. What do we think, Chad, about this Cruz for 1,000 shards?
Yeah, he's looking really good, surprisingly. Out of the 113 OVR players available in the gallery, which one is your favorite? Mine is Ronaldinho. Or is it Lucio? I don't know.
I would say the one that I think stands out for me is the Cruz. Just the 5-star weak foot. I think that makes it exciting.
And a good pace.
Also, I'm making an exception. I want to see the 112 for Chabum Kun because he was so popular when his previous item came out. 5-star weak foot on his 112 here with 4-star skill moves, 139 pace. I know a lot of you wanted to see him because he's been very good as a right winger. So just showing it to you guys here. We'll come back to a lot of these later.
And let's try to find some hidden gems, maybe some very cost-effective players that are cheaper in terms of shards. It will be fun.
100%. So we're going to come back to the gallery a little bit later in the show. But wanted to show off a little bit of team badge here real quick. It's a new feature where, oh, actually, we can claim some of these players right off the bat. We will do this.
Yeah, it's part of the onboarding experience of team badges. Because if I'm not mistaken, you can use these players that are gifted for your first experience with team badges, so you can test it out.
Wah, dapat gratis, Cok. Dapat 3 pemain gratis anjir dari ini. Apa anniversary icon.
So we might as well just do the
Lumayan sih 105.
small team badge here. Essentially, the gist of Team Badge is you're going to be collecting specific player items to get rewards as well as boosts for your squad. So you can see here, this is the anniversary gift one we got, which was Raul, Pirlo, and Vidic. And with
Wah, ini
that,
bagian apa,
you get
Cok? Belum
small
lihat
gifts and
ini.
rank up points.
Bagian yang mana ini, cuy?
Test it out and see how it works.
Actually, the gist of Team Badge.
Grup-grup mana, Cok?
Use these players that are gifted for your first experience with team badges, so you can test it out and see how it works.
So we might as well just do the small team badge here. But essentially, the gist of Team Badge is you're going to be collecting specific player items to get rewards as well as boosts for your squad. So you can see here, this is the anniversary gift one we got, which was Raul, Pirlo, and Vidic. And with that, you get a small gift, some rank up points. And this one, we can activate. However, they do convert them into untradables.
They were all untradeable to begin
Should I do
with.
it?
And to
They
win.
were points. And this one, we can activate. However, they do convert them into untradables.
They were all untradeable to begin
Should I do
with.
it?
And to
They
win.
were. I'm just going to activate them.
Activate.
So we activated them since I have them already in my squad.
So now, if you scroll down, there we go.
Exactly. So we're going to add the team badge. We're going to equip this second anniversary level 2 badge that we got from collecting. And as you can see, it will boost some of the players.
Yep.
Plus
So
10 long shot.
Each badge works differently. It provides you different boosts to different stats. We will release a deep dive into it where you guys can go and read through all the
For completing badges.
nice amount of to activate.
And there's also the season reward. Spoiler there?
If you didn't, do
I don't
not
think
go
that-
back and rewatch it. Your thoughts? I'm excited about it. I think it might move the market. I think it gives more waiting for you as soon as maintenance is done. You can try to guess what it is.
Exactly.
But it should be a really, really easy guess.
It will, yeah. If you know who won on Monday, then
50 stars is no easy feat. So whoever's flexing that at the end of the season, congrats.
yep. Best I got to, I got 10 stars in head-to-head, and I was happy. And I just hit a wall. I'm like, yep, this is the best I can do.
That's pretty solid, Antoine.
Okay, sweet. Star Pass, wanted to quickly show that off because we do have the Pele in there, the 115 red ranked Pele.
The king of football.
And there's some good rewards in here. The store packs. As you can see, a lot of the limited bundles, the 3K gem pack here, and then some other ones coming in. I feel like we should do our usual 3K gem pack here on stream.
All right, Antoine. Wishing you luck.
Let's do it. All right.
All right. It's time.
Are we ready, chat?
I think we are.
Ooh. That is nice. 109
Uh-huh.
Chevalier, PSG goalie. Look at that in the stadium too. What do we think, chat? I think that's a dub. I want to watch this one again.
Fireworks.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Your 10 shards daily if you're completing your daily tasks. And then just taking a look here at the calendar. A lot of interesting events coming up in the next few weeks. As we mentioned, Ballon d'Or.
Oh.
Ooh.
And Goalkeeper is coming back soon.
Oh yeah, everyone's favorite game. Some rank up tokens. So a Mascherano gets you 100. Ronaldinho as an example.
Thank you, Antoine. Great choice. I stand behind that choice.
Wanted to show that training levels and rank ups are separate. And first off, that rank ups are going to be using the new currency, the rank up items. So skill
There's
points
no chance
here.
anymore. You just rank up. There's no 10, 20, etc. That chance. I know a lot of people, tried the 10% chance with the Mascherano when he was in place, but now it's guaranteed. You rank up or you don't.
But the cost, though, per rank up goes up.
Yes. Depending on the base OVR of the player item, it might be more or less expensive in terms of the points.
So we're doing it here for the 113s. And as you can see, I'm missing the 560 here. I think I should be able to go grab some real quick from this one here.
Open that wallet, Antoine. For science purposes.
Just gonna get ourselves. There we go. Just getting some more rank up items just to show. Going to gold rank. And then wrapping up with the 700 here to get us to gold rank. And yeah, we're just going to do dribbling here. So now you can see gold rank here, training levels can be at 0. And then obviously I can go in and add training levels. But let's do an example here where the player has no rank ups, but it has training levels. So we can go, let's go to level, just do straight up to level 10. As you can see, there we go. I'm going to take this Vieira to level 10 without any ranks on it.
I'm really excited about this. It adds a lot of flexibility to leveling up, either by ranking up or training. One doesn't lock the other out. And more flexibility means more ways for you to improve your team. So as Antoine is trained, flexibility. I'm really excited about this. It adds a lot of flexibility to leveling up, either by ranking up or training. One doesn't lock the other out. And more flexibility means more ways for you to improve your team. So as Antoine is showing, you can train up your player up to 30 without needing to rank up. So you get all of the attribute boosts there.
Yeah, what do we think, Chad, about that? Are we happy with that new setup?
Yeah, let us know.
Have like, yeah, you can almost have like your verse attack lineup.
I'll move from one player to another. It's a little bit cheaper, so good
And we have
call. I
a
saw a bunch of
112.
comments.
So I know this Barzagli 112. People are probably curious about it. And then the Ibarbo will quickly show.
Ibarbo making a comeback without the rest of the trio. The trio.
Right? Yeah, I think this is the dub chat. There's some good options here. And
OVR and attribute boost for your team by collecting and completing groups of specific players.
Tackle situations. In order to reduce the notorious kick-up rush, lofted through passes have been rebalanced by increasing the travel time and their accuracy being more influenced by the long passing attribute. Our new crossing and two-player header system now give you more ways to attack, rewarding smart crossing decision-making and ensuring a more noticeable attribute impact. Make sure to check out our pitch notes for even more details and improvements. And I see you on the pitch.
Today, we're going to talk about a lot of these improvements.
And
Whoa.
Timo, just tell us about what the kickoff rush change looks like.
Yeah, thank you. So I want to start by talking about why this maybe happened, because here's the thing, guys. We're building a console-like experience on a mobile phone. And the gameplay team, we're trying to create an accessible game, an assisted game that allows you to enjoy this game on the mobile platform. But in the case of lofted through passes in particular, they felt too easy, too exploitable. And you can see in some of those scenarios, a lot of these players may not have high passing attributes, or they tried a lofted through ball from a very difficult angle like this one. I think it's the next case. So here, before, very easy, almost perfect trajectory. And I think there's a better example right here. The player's attempting a lofted through pass, almost falling over like 130 degrees, and yet it was quite accurate. And just for reference, for the guys who are watching this video, the white line that you're seeing on screen here, this debug line, shows you the ideal trajectory, like the perfect trajectory. And you can see in the before how close it was to that perfect trajectory, indicating a lack of error and a too high accuracy despite a difficult context. So what did we do? Well, we've tuned lofted through passes. And I think the two major things we need to call out here, firstly, is that the travel time, that means how long the ball travels in the air, has been increased based on distance. So if you're attempting a mid to long range lofted through pass, the ball is in the air for longer time, which gives the defensive team more time to react and to adjust. And secondly, obviously, accuracy. So this is based mostly on the long passing attribute and the context. So just like shooting, so you guys remember 2 years ago when I came on the show. So quick memory check. Elite shooting system, it rewarded you for setting up your player in a good context. So good facing angle, good context, less defensive pressure. And if you still do that, your accuracy will still be decent. But if you're attempting anything difficult, like the cases here where you're kind of falling back, then the accuracy will be decreased. You can see that here. So the ball is in the air, way off. So this is the before, very accurate. And now let's look at this again in the after. You can clearly see the deviation between ideal trajectory in the new one and the increased travel time. And so I just wanted to say,
that's a great way of putting it.
Yeah. And the kickoff rush, I've experienced it too. It frustrated me too. I've seen the videos, I've seen the comments. We hear you. We play this game, we know what's going on. So I'm really excited to bring this back, but we just want to make sure we reward skill. And we also have a more tangible attribute impact. And I also want to just say in the end, these things are being tuned. So as we go live, we will continue to monitor the effectiveness. And in some cases, it may still work just because the pass was really well executed, high passing attribute. The timing was good as the striker makes a good run and beats the offside line. But in general, this should be significantly reduced to bring back balance and reward actual skill in head-to-head.
Exactly.
Awesome,
Like we saw that
lots of love here
Tony
in
Cruz
chat
item.
for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just gonna say
And I
that
think
there,
that's the
that
balance, right?
Tony Cruz
Sorry.
passing attribute was pretty high, and that he could probably execute some of these pretty well.
He can, but the travel time is still increased. So the accuracy will go up, but the travel time will still also be increased for a player like Tony Kroos, for sure.
Got it. And then the next thing I think we were going to look at here is crossing and heading. So would love to know, like, why is crossing being improved? What can we expect to see? Does this mean that headers are back on the menu? Is this something where we can expect to be scoring more frequently from crossing? So let's pull up the new, the cross video here. Perfect. And Timo, would love to hear your thoughts on this.
Yeah, I think the community is no stranger to the issues we had very early on in FC Mobile, where crosses were very effective and exploitable. And we've seen the memes, you know, we've improved it, we've balanced crossing, but I think we even have an emote about it. So I think everybody knows what I'm talking about. But in the process, what happened is that we made crosses almost too ineffective. And this reduces the ways for you to attack. We want to diversify the way you attack and score goals. This is why you've seen us things like we've, balanced certain skill moves in the past, right? So we continue to identify like mechanics or systems that feel exploitable and find a solution to still have it viable, but not overpowered. In the case of crossing, they have been significantly underpowered. So what we wanted to do is bring it back, but still remain balanced. So how do we achieve this? Again, it's just like lofted through passes and shooting. If you set your player up in a good position with a good attribute, like this case here. Let's look at this video. So this is a difficult cross. Your defender is push-pulling him, a lot of pressure, 90 degrees from sprint. You're just not going to have a high accuracy. But if you set your player up in a good position, again, good facing angle, less defensive pressure, a high crossing attribute, your crosses will be more accurate. Same thing for headers. If you have a contested header, there's a chance your player will miss due to the defensive pressure applied, versus it's a completely open header. You did a good job, like you saw the player on the far post, he was open, you made the cross, you should be successful. So we just want to make it more context-based, reward good football, essentially, like identifying a good play, and of course, again, rewarding attributes in the process.
So,
and I'm sorry if I'm rambling
summary,
here. In gameplay,
that's great. I'm just trying
rambling.
to
I'm yapping. Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Welcome to the Yap Team,
You're
Timo.
a couple of yappers. So basically to say is that you can still score with headers, but you have to be in a good position, and your cross has to be coming from a good position. So there shouldn't be any back to goal, let me cross it off my back foot and then hope my striker, who's in a weird position, is going to somehow header it top corner. I think that's what community doesn't want to see, is the ability to just spam a cross from everywhere, spam a header goal from anywhere. And especially when it happens at the end of the game and your defender knows it's coming, those are the ones that sting. So it's great to see that you're going to be rewarded for actually making proper decisions.
That's exactly it. So it's both rewarding your football play and like trying to play the good game, if that makes sense. And again, also attributes. We want to make sure that if Messi goes up against Van Dijk, Van Dijk should come out on top most of the time. However, I will say everything is contextual, based on the trajectory, based on the positioning, based on the timing. So it's not always 100% guaranteed, just like in real life, but we've done our best to balance this in the best way. And one more thing, we've also tuned and adjusted the low cross. The low cross before was also very fast, very accurate with any player. So we reduced this effectiveness a little bit too. But again, we need to monitor if it's still too effective, if it's too ineffective. And again, as I said, looking forward to the feedback We're going to look at our data, look at the comments, videos, and maybe make some more changes if necessary.
No, that's great.
That's amazing.
So I think for the next segment here, we're going to go back to the game screen just so that we can have some reference points. Because I think the next items we just wanted to talk on about gameplay was referees, shooting, and then some extra balancing. So if we can just pull up the game screen here, I'm going to hop into a verse attack match. And would be great, Timo, to hear first off around some of the shooting. Actually, we can even see right away the new match experience here. That's perfect.
Exactly. Welcome to the lobby. Yeah, this is great. You can see here, you can actually apply your away kit to the opponent to avoid any kit clashing.
No chance anymore to get all confused on the pitch, trying to figure out who's your player, who's your opponent player. That's great.
Exactly. Exactly.
Not to mention
so actually,
it
gives you the control.
Yep.
So, hoping to play. Oh, there we go. Even better. We see the new layout as well.
Everything is
exactly.
new, guys.
There's a lot. Everything has been kind of overhauled in the match experience, so we're going to see that throughout the different game modes we're playing today. And one cool thing as you're playing here, Antoine, if you could press the menu on the top right. Oh,
seems like
that was a very quick.
I think there's maybe a little issue, a little hiccup in the live show, as it is, yeah.
At least we get to see the match lobby again.
Exactly. You can also show your players here and your vanity as well, like the things you see on the side, like that board. There's a lot of things you can customize, and it is a place for you to show off all your vanity and your club. Let's see if there's another hiccup here. Hopefully not.
I was hoping though, since we're kind of in verse attack, to talk a little bit about the shooting, like finesse shots and weak foot improvements.
Yes. So there seems to be still a bug where the timer is 0. Unfortunate, but this happens with these dev builds sometimes. We may want to jump into maybe a head-to-head match or even a PvE match if possible. But in the meantime, there's 2 important changes we made, or improvements, I should really say, for VSA, which is, firstly, we've seen the feedback where the last couple of chances in a verse attack match often seemed unfair, or maybe your opponent got like 2 extra great chances and you didn't. So we take good look into how these chances are being distributed and improve that logic to make that a lot more fair and consistent, because one great chance, right, can make a difference in the game. So we need to make sure that the distribution of chances is correct. And lastly, we've also seen feedback where people said that good chances were too inconsistent in terms of their difficulty. So we made sure to look at all of our good chances and tune them accordingly. So you should get an equal kind of quality when it comes to good chances.
It means that good chances.
So very important balancing.
More more balance between all the options that we have. That's great, Timo.
Exactly. Because some good chances may have felt too difficult. Yeah, and this can, again, one goal can make a difference. So very critical tuning and changes in a very highly competitive and high octane mode, such as versus attack. So all these small changes go a long way. And yeah, thank you for the feedback. And we've seen so many videos and examples we've been collecting. So thank you all for those reports, calls, penalty kick calls, edge cases to stabilize the requested auto tackle that would put you into a tough spot.
And
so in any future esports events, I think this is going to be, again, helping stabilizing the game.
I got the win. It didn't.
An item like, say, a Ronaldinho here, 113, and he's got 135 pace, 127 shooting, and that 141 dribbling. What to you stands out? Like, I know your team looks real good in game, so would love your thoughts on a player like him.
I think there's 2 parts to this, and I think I can speak for everyone here. I think first, there's a personal preference, like your relation two players and certain icons. I mean, Tak, you're building a full Brazilian team for a reason, right? So me being German, I look at Toni Kroos. I want him on my team. Not necessarily he might be the fastest player, but it's Toni Kroos. Like, I want him on my team. So I think there's just this personal connection to a player. I think that kind of stands out. And then it's also your play style, right? How do you play the game? There are certain people out there who are really good at dribbling. There's certain people who are really good at kind of the tiki-taka play. So I think it depends what kind of playing style you have when playing head-to-head or even versus attack. And then based on that, I usually choose a player. So I'm not the best with dribbling, I would say. I'm more of a passer and kind of sending, a good weighted ground through ball or something like that. So in like a dribbling skill point, you will notice the difference. Should feel much more smooth and responsive and just quicker. And it's especially, of course, when you're playing over network, Wi-Fi, you always have a bit of a delay. So these little things can make a difference and also add to the player item's value and attribute impact. So for the dribblers out there, I think Ronaldinho will feel really good.
Oh yeah, definitely. And Tak, how's your team coming along?
I got the
Are
team and
you
one,
set up?
but it looks like friendlies are not enabled here in the test version that we have.
Ah,
I say we tried.
yeah. I think we might have to save our friendly for another time.
Aduh,
Because he
lumayan
was
ya cuy.
way more time to practice too. I was really excited because
Lumayan cok
I got a
shark-sharknya
team
nih.
here. As you've seen in the trailer, I put Endrick here at the striker position. I was really excited to test him. But
Gue pengen Lucio
next time,
tapi
guys. Next time.
1500 cok.
So it's the next live stream.
Apalah ini 1500.
Does it send? Oh,
Also
I
for the
sent one
Endrick
over.
fans.
Oh, did you send one over? Oh,
I did. I don't know.
okay.
Gokil ya
I'll accept.
tampilannya cuy.
We're doing it live.
Here we go.
It's working.
We're doing it
Oh,
live.
oh, okay.
I'm in the lobby.
Nice, there you go. Here we
I
go.
am swapping your kit right now, Antoine. You have
B1 dia
control
cok.
over it.
Dua
Because
anjay.
that's what we can do in the new match lobby.
Did you look at that? It's actually working. Let's
Ini
hope
kode
we're
redeem
actually
nggak ada nih. Kode redeem.
Yeah. Again,
Very nice.
we're testing as we go.
I feel like this is perfect, Timo, for you to look at the new gameplay.
Kode redeem nggak ada ya cok.
Played by
Aduh.
obviously 2 top level pros here.
Here we go.
Wah gila sih nih. Ini bakal wah jadi
Let's hear it, chat.
By the
Who
way,
do
you can
think,
see-
event yang paling gokil sih kalau kata gua.
I'm feeling
And
pretty
by the way, you
confident
saw the
today,
match intro.
Antoine.
Ngelebihin
We're showing the team
event
photo, we're showing
Ragnarok,
the team,
LTS,
the ball that you're using, so you wanna
sama
emphasis
yang
on
kemarin
your team.
kapten.
This new match intro.
Ya game udah ngelebihin ya. OPR-nya nambah
Excited
soalnya
to feel
113 dan juga nggak ada perbedaan
Oh, nice.
apa ultimate gitu apalah
I couldn't even
That's a statement.
think. I couldn't even
ultimate
think.
Love it.
apalah yang membuat player-player
There you go.
free
Just
to play
right off the
gitu
bat, right?
nggak
Test
bisa
out, they still work.
bagus
But
cok
actually-
pemainnya.
But what you can see here is actually it was like a mid-range. I love the two passes.
Ini jadi merata nih kalau ini nih nggak ada yang bikin apa namanya perbedaan gitu kan.
Important way to play, but we try to address like the more long distance, lofted through passes.
Kalau kemarin kan ultimate captain tuh yang bikin ya gimana ya kayak seakan-akan FCMOBILE ini pay to win gitu. Seakan-akan pay to win. Jadi ya ultimate captain itu akhirnya bisa didapetin sama orang-orang yang top up cuy.
Oh, see, and now
Ya gue sebagai player bermain buat
That was
gratis maksudnya free to play gitu ya. Ya, kecewa gitu sama event kemarin.
Exactly.
Tapi ya kali ini wah gila
So it's about
gokil sih.
finding that sweet spot, that balance
Gokil nih
between,
event
okay,
nih
you wanna play a
anniversary.
really fun game,
Cuma kenapa ya
feel
maintenance-nya lama banget
also
cok.
just retain
Aduh.
not just authenticity and realism, but use of skill.
this mistake that I just committed was totally on me, okay? I misclicked here on the screen. This is not how the new lofted passes are.
Oh, here comes Ronaldinho. Oh, he's dancing some samba.
Pull an elastico,
Oy,
an
oy, oy.
elastico. Oh, I
Oy.
didn't set up my skill moves.
You can see
Ooh.
here he
Ooh,
attempted
good
his like 100. We have also one more great announcement that we have actually new commentary languages, which is Turkish and Polish coming to the game. So this is awesome to see, like getting these authentic broadcast experiences to you guys, feeling more immersed in the experience. So that's really exciting as well. So there's a lot of little things packed into this update. And yeah, again, just excited
Many,
to bring it to you guys.
little and huge things, right, Timo?
Yeah, they all add up. They all add up.
I want to say, as I
And
was
as I
trying
said-
to reach Antoine's box with Chabun Kun, I tried a skill move. I ran on top of Antoine's defender, and I feel like in this situation, it was not rare to see a foul being called for my sake, a penalty, but actually it was called otherwise. It was an offensive foul.
Yes. And as I said, we continue to monitor, so we're super excited once the game goes live. We'll keep a close eye on all the socials, the forums, the discords. Oh,
That's the
a great
new high OVR Allison, saving the day for
there you
attack.
go. There you go. But based
I'm
on
just
the
excited
betas that we were
Timo
running,
gets to commentate a game.
I'm not even commentating. I'm just like watching carefully here at every single play. I felt like during the esports festival in Bangkok when Antoine, you and I had the pleasure to commentate together. That was super fun. Like it was my first time casting, and also seeing RK and Stop D there. That was very cool. I'll do better in the future. But yeah, I'm just looking at this game like, wow, okay.
No, it's great.
Nice. He feels pretty smooth. And he's not even ranked up or trained, I believe. So he's already base. Feels quicker, I hope. Like, I hope.
Yeah,
I
put,
would like
gold
you
rank on
to
him.
try to
No
distract Antoine.
Oh.
Oh.
Nice pass. Oh. Good defending.
It was an interesting first touch there with the chest. So far, I really like Chabun Kung. He's really
Yeah, he feels very smooth on the ball.
agile, smooth, good dribbling.
I mean, body size does matter in these things, obviously. You know, like smaller players tend to be more agile from an animation perspective. So they should feel more smooth dribbling, but they usually have a disadvantage in physical battles, jostling, header situations. So we try to balance the gameplay, giving certain characteristics to players based on their size and just physical attributes. Nice one. 1-0.
Just gonna change up the formation.
Is there going to be a rematch? Okay, there you go.
Definitely want a rematch. I forgot to set up here. It's not an excuse. It's not an excuse. I promise. But now.
Okay, Bellingham.
I think
Okay, I was
we're
gonna.
ready.
Okay. Tony Kroos as center back. That's interesting. Okay, you. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just swapping him out.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna change the skill moves real quick too. I usually like to go this one to be. Ooh, I don't have all of them. Knock on. I like to have when it's swipe back, flick up. I don't like that. Usually this one is. We'll do step over.
I have gems to grab one
over
skill
good.
move, and it will be elastical, and you guys know why.
Actually, you're right.
We want to see you dance on the pitch.
I
dance.
hardly gave the ball to Dinho.
Got to do lane change and elastico. I think those are my favorites.
And just to reiterate on the fact of your feedback and that we're listening, there's obviously other features and improvements in gameplay that you guys have been requesting, and I can just say we take those to heart, and hopefully you can see more of those coming throughout the year and in the future. So these are just the most pressing ones that we wanted to address, again, to stabilize the gameplay and address any exploits or issues, frustrations. And there's more cool stuff to come, as I said, this year. But I will bite my tongue here because I would love to tell you, but I can't. Yeah.
We're all patiently waiting.
now we're playing. Myself, Antoine, but in a few hours, everybody will get to enjoy this. So the wait is almost over. Everything that we've been presenting here, all of the changes, the event, the gameplay improvements, they're just the last stretch of waiting.
I think we're
Sounds
about
fun.
2.5 hours.
So I really like this team photo. It kind of shows off your team, the team that you
Yeah.
built. Shows off your kits that you're wearing really nicely.
It's also a little bit easier to understand everything that's going on. Oh, nice dribbling there. Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
spell
oh, oh.
dribbling.
There we go.
Ooh. Wasn't the right move
I don't
there.
think Ronaldinho's good at passing. Yeah.
Okay, Tack, just breathe, do your thing. It's not like you're playing against a good player in front of a bunch of people.
There's nobody
I
watching.
can see.
No pressure here.
No
Exactly. It's just the three of us. Just the three of us. And look at that. Antoine's using the second defender. That's a pro move right there.
Ooh, nice little ball there.
Oh. Okay, come on, show us.
Ooh.
Was that a cross?
No, that was a strong ground pass.
Okay.
Ooh, look at that tackle. Very interesting.
Let's see if you could do maybe a good cross. Nicely played. Here we go. Got some space. Nice.
Let's hope that this is offside.
Oh, that's a good ball.
It looks
that's
like
a
it's
good ball.
not. Good.
Oh,
That was a good move.
Oh, it's nice.
Okay.
Good
Nice.
finish there.
Breathe, Jack. Breathe. Good pass.
And again,
good
that was a
pass.
good lofted through pass, right? Like that was reasonable. Like lots of space.
Mm-hmm. The attacker was on a good run, on side,
Exactly.
like mid range.
You can also try a few maybe driven ground passes to see how they feel in terms of the ball control players. Oh, nice.
We got Kroos here.
Oh,
Kroos
we
has
got cross. You can try
great
cross maybe.
crossing.
Yeah.
Okay, I maybe have overpowered that cross.
Yeah.
That cross is not on Kroos. That's totally on me. Let's try again.
Nice passing there. I
Just
think we know what you're
kidding,
gonna
I'm
do.
Passing down the middle. Ah.
Exactly. Exactly. The decoy. Oh, nice. Oh, can you finish? Oh.
Got blocked here
Ooh,
by
that's
my own
close.
teammate, but
That's another one we will improve in the future for sure. There's all these still. There's some issues. This is not perfect. We go little by little. Update.
that
by
happens in
update.
real life. And also, it was very congested where I just tried my best there.
Ooh, that was a good recovery there to keep the ball.
Oh,
Good run inside. Oh, good interception.
Nice tackle.
I actually need a
Definitely
good center back for my
feels-
team.
Hey, there's Lucio.
Yeah, I saw him today. He looks really strong. Oh, almost. So my eyes are on Tony Kroos and Lucio for sure for my team. The captain's event has been kind to me. I got a good attacking lineup. I need some good defenders, some CDMs.
plenty. Oh, I got dribbled.
Oh,
Save me! Save me, Lucio!
Oh.
Save my eyes.
Oh. That was a good save.
Good passing play.
Tack.
Keep it on the ground.
Tack's got to push.
It's now.
Maybe switch
It's
to.
now.
Oh, you're already in attacking mentality. That's good. Here we go. Oh.
Oh, he's
Oh,
dribbling
Rested
me.
last to go.
Oh,
Oh, see that? Did you
I-
see that
I
move? Like
was-
very quick and agile. Yeah.
Track
Oh, here we
back.
go.
Track back. Lucio, save me!
Oh wow.
Nice
Nice.
pass.
Nice dribble avoidance.
Ooh,
Well
okay.
played.
That
Maybe
was a
now far
good
post.
goal.
Oh wow.
Good pass.
those
Nice
moments
sometimes-
finishing.
So he used his left foot there to go far post. So you remember maybe before, sometimes in these moments he would have used his right foot maybe. And so this is one of the fixes that we to stabilize the shooting. He can adjust his
That felt
body a
really
little bit,
good.
right? Did you see that? He kind of steps to the side to use his left foot. So this body adjustment, angle adjustment is one of the fixes. And trust me, like especially in versus attack, that will guarantee more goals. I'm sure maybe you
Yeah,
have
that was a-
experienced that too, but for me, often I missed the shot because of this issue where the player used the wrong foot and curled away from goals. So this should again, result into rewarding your play. But here we are. Oh, the
I
comeback.
scored.
Oh, 90th minute.
Do I have time
90th
for a
minute.
miracle? I don't.
Good play though.
Yeah, that
one.
finishing move from Antoine Chabunkun was different. It was a sort of type of shot that I usually don't see. That was really cool to see. Very effective too. Like
Good placement too.
yeah, he shifted his
Low,
body
yeah.
to
Not too
to go
fast.
low on it. Yeah,
Yep.
that was a swipe shot as well. I felt like that might not have happened with a
Okay.
button.
Could you play that replay?
I know.
Maybe. That
Oh,
Oh,
I
you
quit.
already-
Ah, sorry.
all good. Great.
But yeah,
feeling really
Of
good.
course,
That was fun
once
to
you
go
start
through.
diving into the game, you'll really feel those small differences, and I will say it again. Please keep the feedback coming. Capture some videos, share them on social media, on the forums, through Discord. We want to hear the feedback. We want to continue to improve and stabilize and make the gameplay more fun together. So really appreciate it, and also appreciate your patience for waiting for some of these gameplay improvements, because they unfortunately take some time to tune, to tweak, to validate through different tests internally, externally. And just trust me when I say the team is working hard to continue to improve the gameplay. So hopefully this one will bring you lots of joy.
And I have to say thank you so much, Timo, for jumping on the stream, walking us through everything gameplay, and also commentating and analyzing our match. I think this is a lot of fun, and I'm sure the community really enjoyed it. So big thank you, Timo, and hope to see you on the stream again very, very soon.
W's for Timo.
Absolutely. I think there will be opportunities. Yes. Thank you, guys. Enjoy the update, and hopefully see you very soon. And I'll see you on the pitch. Thank you.
That was cool, Antoine. Great to have Timo.
I like
here,
that.
right?
That was fun.
I didn't like the dab.
Big dub, Timo. Agreed.
Yeah, thanks so much, Timo. Yeah, look at chat. Really beautiful.
That's
Everybody
great.
likes Timo. Our goat.
So I'm seeing Tack some questions about extra time. Some daily picks. I feel like we should talk about those.
Let's go.
Right?
Because
got
usually
some
we can
info.
show in the build itself, but this time the team prepared a few screenshots for us. Just to give you a little teaser, there's something new coming with extra time and daily peaks. So if we can pull up the first screenshot. Here we go. You can go to extra time and there'll be the regular daily peaks, but there will be the special daily peaks for anniversary. And in anniversary, there's a different mechanic where everybody gets to collaborate. So let's pull on the second screenshot and it will become a bit more clear. There will be a global milestone. So as you complete the daily picks, you will start to contribute to global points, and the more you contribute, the more rewards you unlock. So it starts really simple, getting 5 points and then getting 60 to 90 OVR player. But as you progress and you complete more and more of the daily picks, if you get to 500 points, for example, you can see in this box here with reward tier OVR points, you can claim up to a 113 OVR player from the rewards. So if we move to the next screenshot, there you go. Tells you a little bit about how to participate, how to accumulate your points. The more you contribute, the better the rewards. And then the whole community is trying to achieve certain milestones in terms of global points. So if we go to the next screenshot, every time you complete a milestone, as you can see, the first one there is unlocked, you get a free milestone daily peak. Besides that, the regular daily peaks will also be available with the tokens. But this is something for the community to collaborate, to do together, and also to work towards a greater reward. We'll be there with the update, with the event, so you can see more information about it when it's live in game in a few hours. Good to see extra time, right? Because that's one question that we always get, right?
Exactly. No, that's always a good one to go through. So I feel like we can never show it off, but it's such a big, important part of the game, and especially when there's these daily picks you can go for, there's the gem picks, even getting shards from them, I always thought was really fun and kind of adds an extra element. So looking forward to the new update. And I guess, Tack, we should just do a summary, since I'm sure a lot of people joining maybe didn't see the start of the show, but we are still in maintenance mode for FC Mobile, so there is downtime, and we're looking at coming back online in about 2.5 hours or so. So as you can see on the message just above my head there, the downtime is on until 5 a.m. UTC time. So do convert that to your local time zone. You're not able to access the game right now. However, we're still live on the live stream. We're going to go through some more of the anniversary players. I think was something that'd be fun to do. And then also take some questions, I think, from chat as we go through new features. We went through team badges, went through the new rank up items. We showed off training levels being separate, and then also mentioned new Turkish and Polish commentary, among all of the other gameplay improvements that Timo was talking to us about. So I think if we want, we can pull up the gameplay build again and see if there's any questions in chat, or even just as a refresher of what the shard costs are, and even like looking at some of the stats. I think we didn't actually get to look at Allison.
No, we did not.
For stats here.
He performed some good saves there for me.
Right?
Good stats.
He was looking pretty good. He made it tough.
I think the last Brazilian goalkeeper we saw was also Alisson from UCL. And I think he was 105 OER, so it was in due time. I'm happy about it.
Yeah, he definitely needs one. I think he's one of the best goalies in the world. I put him
I'm pausing here
top
for
3
1
easy.
second. I'm seeing lots of comments here about redemption code. We do have a gift prepared for everyone, but since today's a special and the game is in maintenance right now, we are going to release our code today in our social medias as soon as maintenance is done. That way you can claim your gift and then just straight up log into the game, get it, instead of claiming and getting nothing. So that's just the context about it. We do have a gift, it's prepared. It will be available in our social medias as soon as maintenance is done.
Exactly. And let's just check out some of the 111s here. Jack Grealish, who's enjoying
Ada
a great run of
Grealish
form
tuh,
with his new club.
gokil.
Yeah, wearing a
Looking like
different shade of
Grealish 111, anjay, gelo.
very cool.
Gokil.
And also a player who played for Man City but is now with a different club.
Let's
Kyle
go,
Walker now
Walker
at
is
Burnley.
back. Let's go,
That's
mantap
amazing.
nih, mantap nih.
And then we also got 2 other
Jokul
heroes
ya.
here. We've got Joe Cole.
Lumayan sih,
I know
lumayan.
people
Not bad
really
untuk
liked
lihat.
his was it his
Not bad, Joe.
Songkran?
Si Jokul not bad.
I don't know, chat. Was Joe Cole the one who had a really good left wing Songkran at him? If you Songkran one, if you remember that. I feel like people were talking that he had good dribbling for it.
I think I remember him in Songkran.
So he gets a cam here. And another hero, Freddie Youngberg. I love that action shot.
Yeah. Something amazing just happened. I love when the community posts their lineups and they have the player items kind of like facing each other and screaming, and it looks like a little story behind.
Oh yeah, if there's 2 players on each side screaming, and
Yeah.
then the one player in the middle has the hands over the ears. That's
Very
always
creative.
great. Chiesa here, 110 right mid.
Not a bad player, especially being right mid, which is relatively rare. Good pace, finesse shot.
Alina here. Good physical.
This guy, and he's very tall too. I think this is a stat that goes like fly under the radar a little bit. It's really important for winning those loose air balls. Yoo-hoo.
Speaking of tall players, Giroud, not really the paciest, but good target man, 128.27.
Target man.
Yeah, 141 strength.
That's high.
Thiago Almada. I remember Thiago Almada played for Atlanta United in the MLS, then went to Brazil, I think, for a season, then went over to Lyon, and then now finds himself in Atletico. But he did win the World Cup with the 22 Argentina squad. He was one of the first MLS players, I think, to ever win the World Cup. I don't know if he got any minutes. Maybe he got like a few minutes at the end of a couple games, but it's cool to see him now for Atletico Madrid.
Looking good. Looking past stamina, which might not be a big trouble to issue to most. Looking really good for 200 shards.
Agreed. And then Sam Bukema, one of the club picks. If you guys saw the Napoli video on our Instagram, some of the Napoli players, so De Bruyne, McTominay, Gilmore, and Bukema answered some questions and essentially decided who did they want in the FC Mobile anniversary event, and they decided on Sam Bukema as one of them. So his inclusion comes from the Napoli players themselves, which is kind of a cool, the club is yours kind of angle. So this is week one. Obviously, love week two. I feel like we saw some of the week twos, didn't we?
Yeah. For those who were paying attention, a few of the players kind of like popped here and there. We have 4 weeks of releases with new players coming in, exchanges are coming in, so there's plenty of new updates to anniversary as well. But right at the start, there's plenty of new things already to talk about. We've been yapping here for so long, and I think we covered everything, but in a superficial way. I think everybody will need their time, to go through everything.
100%. And I saw some people mentioning league exchanges, and we showed it a bit earlier before the gameplay segment. But it is Barzagli and a Barbo with a 112 and 110. And actually, rank up points. You want to use your
points? No. Yeah. So 10,000 for 100. Okay. That's not too bad. I would take the rank up points instead of the gems, for example, if I only had a few thousands. Yeah, good to see a lot of different ways of getting the new rank up points. And if you weren't here when we were showing, there's also an exchange where you can exchange your Masqueranos for the new rank up points.
Yes, that's an important one. We could show that one again. Oh, not bad little standard pack coming in. Getting some shards.
With 100 rank up points there.
Yeah, that's essentially one rank up. So here's the rank up exchange we were talking about. So that 91 Mascherano, if you have extras, don't worry. You can get the rank up points here. It's 100 for 1 Mascherano. And then I think we had, player picks here. This was a con that came from a creator pick video. And then the rank up points here. I feel like I can open up. This is a base exchange. So this will be, every 7 days. If you do want to get extra rank up points, there is an exchange condition here. Again, these are all work in progress. Yep. So if you guys remember doing these for the Mascheranos, the same thing with rank up points.
Let's just repeat.
Again, this build is in progress.
Yeah. This is just a separate version. All of this little text and weird things won't show up when it comes out in a few hours. Just repeating a few of the disclaimers here that we had. One, no reset planned for the near future. So I know we're talking about new season and everything, but no reset. Okay? 2, redemption code will go live on social medias as soon as maintenance is complete. Tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
And also, stay posted for the code. Yeah, the update. I'm wondering, am I missing anything in this new update build to show off?
Going through the notes here, there's so much that it's hard to keep track of every single little thing that's that's going live. But that's cool because that's exciting. New things, new season, new event.
Exactly.
I'm sure players will, find out new things that we might have either went too fast by or didn't have the time here to show. But I guess the
I mean,
general.
want to show the walkout again.
Oh yeah, you know what I wanted to do, Antoine? Show the walkout while playing the community picked song, which will be available in game. But we gotta check with production here if we can do this for everyone, so we can all vibe. Okay, yeah, we got confirmation. Okay.
All right, let's do it on 3, 2, 1, right?
Okay, everybody prepare.
Sampai jam berapa bang bentannya bang?
Let's go.
Bentannya kalau nggak salah sampai jam 12.
Just with this anniversary campaign, if you voted for the song, for any of the players, submitted any vanity, voted in any part, or interact in the community, I think this event hopefully shows that off to you and shows that, at its core, the club is yours. And I feel like we can kind of jump into the new update in a couple hours. And I just hope that to hear this song when I jump in
Yeah.
for the
Oke, thank you cuy, thank you cuy, thank you cuy. Thank you guys, thank you guys. Ini kita tinggal tunggu aja nih update FG26 yang kemungkinan ya guys ya 3 sampai 5 jam nih. Kalian bisa pantengin aja tuh aplikasi FG Mobile ya. Tapi jangan lupa yang belum update, kira-kira tolong diupdate dulu di Play Store ataupun di App Store kalian ya, untuk mendapati update di dalam aplikasinya guys. Oke, gitu aja di stream kali ini ya. Thank you buat semuanya. Jangan lupa di subscribe, like, dan share. Oke, see you di next stream berikutnya guys. Kita see you di live FG26 guys. Oke, thank you semua.